Feeling stuck, tired, unmotivated, or maybe even a little lost? Yeah, I've been there. And if you're watching this, maybe you are too. But listen to me carefully. Nothing changes unless you do. You can keep waiting for the right time, or you can start today. No gimmicks, no hype. Just the same steps that helped me climb out of my own pit mentally, physically, and emotionally. This is the real game plan. Let's go. Your body is your base. Everything else in your life, your confidence, your energy, your purpose, starts with how you treat it. I'm not saying become a bodybuilder. I am saying this. Move every day. Start with 30 push-ups. That's it. Then stretch, walk, run if your knees can handle it. This isn't about taking photos and post them online or anything like that. It's about showing your body the respect it deserves. Because you've been given a machine. Your body is a machine. It needs to be sharpened. It needs to be shaped. It needs to be taken care of. Your body and your mind are one. If your body's not doing well, your mind's not going to do well. If your mind's not doing well, then you're going to feel like not exercising, not going to the gym, and your body's going to take hit on it too. Your mind and your body are one and the same thing in a way. If you have a friend that shows up with you to do exercises and go to the gym, even better. Gym bros aren't just there for spotting weights. They're there to spot you when life gets heavy, and if you don't have one, you're gonna have to be your own spotter, but push yourself. Your friend will be there to help push you even further than you would go, but just try to do that extra push-up or that extra run or something. Just push a little bit further. It doesn't have to be every single day, but just maybe a little. Take the extra mile once a week, right? Your goal isn't perfection. Your goal is progress. Now let's look into food. What you're eating. Let's get real about food. You already know chips and fast food really don't feel. They'll filler. And a lot of fast food especially are full of excess sugars. You ever even I've had this. You go and you get like a burger, right? A fast food burger. And you just kind of feel really crummy after you eat it. Like you get that really weird gut, crummy kind of feeling. At least I've had this a lot with fast food, especially because I eat really healthy generally. So after eating like a week of pretty much healthy stuff and then having like a burger out of fast food, I could feel there was a big difference. I'm like, man, I feel like crud. That really did not sit well with me. And I had this, I hopped on, so I ate fast food out, and then I hopped on VR. I had a buddy message me. He's like, hey man, you want to play some Onward? I'm like, I'm not really feeling up to it, but sure. Like, I was fine, and I ate that burger, and that was like, I'm not really feeling too well now, but I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna do well in a combat situation, but sure, we can hop into it, and yeah, I was feeling kind of groggy. Like, that's how I felt. I felt kind of like groggy, and it just kind of didn't sit on my stomach right. So, really, it's not good for you to be eating that, but I get it. You know, I like to go out and eat too, here and there, right? You don't need to eat perfect, just eat better. More whole foods, less garbage, and you will feel better, trust me, you really will. I drink natural protein. I have like a whey protein or a protein powder mix that I drink. And sometimes I'll mix it up and I'll have like a clean breakfast shake here and there. Like today I had a breakfast shake. And the reason why you need to do this is because your fuel affects how you feel. Try cutting out the junk food once a week, here and there. Eat less of it than you usually do. Track your energy shifts, how your mood swings. And the results will speak louder than I really can on this video. Alright? Like, trust me. You'll feel way better. You really will. Now, let's get into mental health And this one's going to be a bit hard to talk about, right? Mental health. No one really wants to talk about it, and most guys stay silent on this. We bottle things up, slam on a smile, slap on a mask, right? And keep on grinding, right? But deep down, we're burnt out, we're anxious, we're numb, doing the same thing every day. Especially me, I do the same thing every day. I do the same thing all week. All I do is record, edit, go to walk out. That's what I do. So trust me, I feel it. I do the same thing every stinking week. I took a break this week because Shogun said, hey, man, take a break for your mental health. Don't edit as much this week. Just take a break. I took a break. So sometimes you just need to take a break and just relax. Watch some videos. I watched The Boys this week. That's what I did. But, yeah, so I've been there. Waking up tired, questioning everything, and realize that not really just a mental issue. It's more of just like eating trash, never moving, scrolling mindlessly. I think that happens all the time. There's always TikTok and YouTube shorts is always just scroll. Like, that's just scrolling your life away, really. Get back into long form content. I think scrolling has ruined people's focus. Like, they can't just focus on anything anymore. And a lot of times you see, like, I don't know where my phone is right now, but basically you have, like, I'm having a conversation with you, right? And on the side it's just like, then scrolling or doing something on the phone, right? Go out to eat with somebody, they're on the phone. Just stop scrolling so much. And it leads to avoiding real conversations. Like, how are you gonna have a conversation with somebody if their face is in the phone just doing... Like, isn't this annoying? You just have my hand in my face and there's a block here. Like, isn't that annoying? That's annoying, right? Changing those habits will really change your mind in the long run and really help. And no shame if you take meds and things like that to help with it. Like, sometimes people take meds and they take other alternatives. I personally don't. I would rather stay away from them, but I know some people take, like, antidepressants, things like that. If they work for you, great. I just personally, I stay away from them. I don't trust them personally, so I stay away from them. But other things you can do is therapy, journaling, talking with friends. I don't really do any journaling, honestly, but sometimes I guess for some people writing stuff down helps. And I don't do the therapy stuff. That helps some people and some people don't. I think it really depends on who you get, honestly. But I personally don't do it. Which maybe I should, I don't know. But yeah, I personally don't do it. So I can't really say anything on that. But it can help. You know, I just don't have experience with it. So I'm not going to talk on that so much because I don't have that experience. You can't just outsource your healing, though. You got to show up and fight for it. Exercise, eat well, plan things, try to plan things out, figure out what is the main cause of your issue. Because a lot of times, there's something that's causing the problem. There's something in your life that's causing the issue. You got to try to figure out what that is and then deal with that. Usually it's a situation that happened, or maybe you're just done with the job you're at. Maybe it's time for a new job. Maybe it's time to do something different. You know, just look into it. Journal, write down, okay, why do I feel this way? What happened throughout the week? What do I wish happened differently? You know, you just do little things like that, and that will help you dig to the problem a little easier. But it does start with your health in general. Now, you don't need to change your whole life today. Just start with one thing. Water instead of soda, for instance. That's one thing that you can do. Drink a lot of water. Like, I have this with me throughout the entire day that I'm here at my computer. This is with me. Granted, you don't need to get a canteen, but just get some sort of container and just have that with you throughout the day. Just drink from it here and there throughout the day. Don't drink too much water, because that can be a issue too. I know people that used to do the big milk gallons of water and they try to drink through that in a day. You don't need to go that crazy. Just drink throughout the day. It's really that simple. Just something like that. That's a simple, easy thing to do. And soda also has a lot of chemical acidics in it. That's really bad for your teeth as well. And it is quite addictive. Now, don't get me wrong, I drink soda. I have some energy drinks here with me. It's on the floor. I'm not going to go on my way to grab it. But, well, actually, I might be able. This is an empty can. But, see, I have a can of Ghost right here. Like, I have sodas and stuff, too. I have these laying around. This is the empty one because I use it as a prop. But I do have a filled one at my feet. I don't want to move the green screen too much, because then it ends up being a pain to edit. But, yeah, I have a can of Ghost. So, I mean, I drink them too, but yeah, they can be really addictive, and they can be bad for your health in general and bad for your teeth, so. But, of course, we all know that, right? Go on a walk instead of scrolling. Do less TikTok. If you have to, uninstall it. There's no long-form content on TikTok. You don't have any videos like this on TikTok. You won't get this on TikTok. What is TikTok doing for you, really? Just uninstall it, honestly. Write down an honest stop. You know, write down things. Figure out what you can do different. Write a guide. Okay, I'm going to do this exercise today. I'm going to not do this one thing. Like, I don't know, not eat a bag of chips. I'm going to do this instead today, right? And then discipline. Here's a big one. Discipline isn't punishment, it's self-respect. Consistency builds momentum, and momentum builds confidence. If you have a physically fit body and your mind is physically fit, you're going to have more confidence. Alright? You just will. I wasn't always like this. Alright? I used to be into, like, way back in the day, I used to have Pokemon cards, I used to have a Nintendo, and things like that. You know, I wasn't always this. But I decided one day, okay, do I want to be, like, I was just, didn't have any muscle, I didn't do sports. Eventually I just said, okay, do I want to be this forever? Or do I want to be more like I am today? And I decided I wanted to be this. So this is now who I am. You know, I walk out, I have guns, I do these videos. You have to decide, who do you want to be, and work towards that. Who do you don't want to be, and who do you want to be? And you have to do what's in between to get there. That's what you need to do. Start stacking wins, even the small ones. Even a little win at a time is still a win. You'll be shocked at where you are in 90 days. You will be feeling a lot better, and comment your wins. Seriously, comment your wins down below on this video. Let me know what you did differently. I'll give you the little YouTube halt, or a thumbs up. I'll give you that little, like, the YouTube icon, the creator like button. I'll give you one of those. Because you're doing progress. And I like to see it. This is your life. You get one. And the truth is, you don't need to be perfect, because nobody's perfect. You think I'm perfect? No. I'm a crazy dude with a helmet on and bunch of guns and all that does this on his day off. It speaks random BS into a mic, right? Okay, you don't, what I'm saying is, you don't need to be perfect. Nobody's perfect, okay? You just need to be real with yourself and keep going. Take care of your body, train your mind, feed your spirit. That's what being a man is about, okay? Not pretending you're unbreakable, necessarily, but learning how to rebuild stronger every time. You know the old phrase, The old saying, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So use that to your advantage. If this helped, drop a like, leave a comment. I'll shout with a brother who needs to hear it. Let's rise up together. Be a knight of shadow. See you in the next one.